Alrighty, so apparently it was my fault. And there's the announcement. So it was my fault. My bad. Oh. Sweet, so it was me. Okay. I screwed myself up there. I was doing an after show and it wasn't going out public. Only one person found it. Ugh. So that's fixed. All right. Now I know what I did wrong. All good. All good. So there will be. Good morning, Bobby. And welcome back, Sue. There will be a re-edit. I understand during the show from somebody that was on with good, glad somebody got some airtime out of it. There will be a re-edit because we kept talking during commercials and you guys missed that. I understand from somebody that was talking to me on Facebook that I couldn't see because I was on my phone and everything's beeping in my ear, but I can't see it at the same time. There will be a re-edit, so I will be able to get a copy of that by Wednesday, is my understanding, maybe, and do a rebroadcast of the show so that all of you guys can hear it and hear everything you missed. Because I understand some of those commercial breaks that stepped in, we didn't have that on the first radio show. The first radio show, they started trickling away music in our ears live to let us know to be quiet. And then everything went dead silent on us while the commercial was playing. This time we just kept talking for an hour. I'm not sure how they're going to edit that out and how they're going to change that. But apparently, from what you guys are saying, they went the other direction with it. And we kept talking even during the commercial breaks that we never heard. So what'd you think? What'd you think? Those of you that actually heard it, what did you think? Man, I was dying for a cigarette for an hour. It was like, oh no, I don't dare light it. I don't dare light it. I know how sensitive my phone is. Awesome. Yeah, we talked for like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes prior to the show going online or going live. And she had listened to Ann Beal and apparently noticed that that wasn't there for the book. So she, said she would make absolutely certain we got that stuff in. How they could reach me, both on YouTube and with the actual website to actually get their hands on the book. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing is edited. It was so good you can't think. Okay. Yeah, she's. I told you, and I keep avoiding that. But I've tried to tell you guys, I'm more than just the book. This holistic world to me, my oh shoot, do I even have it? I probably don't. No, I don't even have it up. Oh shoot. I am involved with Youngevity. Some of you know that, some of you don't. when my mom died, I started getting into it, and that's 35 years ago. I started getting into holistics, and I really got into it when my dad died of cancer. I got hardcore into it. So there's a whole naturopathic, holistic world buried in this head that I never talk about. I try not to talk about because I'm trying to push the book, as you all know. You know, just to get out from under the book and um, Randy Shannon was asking me, "Where's the next book? I know you have it in you. Where is it?" Well, I got to get the first 30,000 out of the way to be able to afford to do another book. We'll start there. You know, she wants the nice, small, entertaining guide for the next book, which I can do. Um, but I'm stuck. You know, I'm alone after this. You know, indie author. I'm alone. Um, they are readily available around U320. Um, there's a huge convention going on right now, actually, in Texas for longevity, for that company that I represent, which is right there. See if that'll. There it is. That's the holistic world. That's you. You need the vitamins. You need the minerals. You need the this. You need the that we were talking about. There it is. That's my direct link into that world. No, I'm not going to leave it up, but yeah, it's an. There's Miss Deidre. Good morning, sweetie. Hmm. So yes, I don't currently have it. I will have it by Wednesday, I'm told. Sometime next week, we'll say that. Uh, I will have the rebroadcast to play here on air. Um, so look for that sometime next week. That will be cut up correctly for the commercials and what have you. So you will miss absolutely nothing. Because I understand um, from somebody on Facebook that they did commercial breaks over top of us talking. We kept talking for another, a solid hour. She went the first 20 minutes at least talking, and somebody on Facebook had even mentioned that. Where was I? I was right there, silently listening, waiting for the introduction so that I could get in and start, answering some of this and going into some of this. And we didn't hardcore beat on the book, but that's the world that they have on their radio show. So I'm gonna have to vary, obviously. This could be weird. This could be fun. But this is gonna be weird. Hopefully, this opens the door for some other avenues. She claims to have a couple of other leads that may lead me to other shows. I am not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'll put it like this: we're gonna sell all our books through Bobby McNutt one channel. And if you want a book, you gotta go Bobby's channel. He gives them away. Don't run away. He gives them away. Just Bobby likes to have contests every once in a while. So yeah. And can you believe it, Bobby? I got through an entire show. Oh, where is it? I got through an entire show, and not once did I talk about you and crayons. You should be proud. You put me up on your what? Uh-oh. Dirty Rotten. What the hell are you getting me into? Was it good or bad, Rooster? Yeah. All right, how many we got in here? 8 people. Hopefully, you were all listening to it. Just 1 through 10. 10 being great show, 5 being commercial breaks sucked, and 1 being you'd never listen to it again. Just give me a rating scale, 1 through 10. What did you think? And yes, any of you, feel free. Bobby, why are you not green or blue? Feel free if you like the show and you want to put it back up on your channel or whatever, go for it. I got no problem with that. Go for it. Do as you please. Yeah, especially, I mean, and that's a lot of our struggle. We're YouTubers. That's a lot of our struggle. What do you put out there to Fleff, Mr. Fleff, Mr. Fleff, Mr. Fleff. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing good. Well, keep in mind, it's that time of year, Fleff. Time to start packing those gardens. I talked about it earlier this morning, but and I haven't put a video out yet. I'm not sure I need to, but go get those leaves. Pack those leaves in your garden. The thicker, the better. Give those worms something to eat. So if you want to pack your garden up for the winter and put that blanket on, just saying. Well, see, and I don't know if it was the producer side or what have you. I don't know how they're going to break this up when I get the rebroadcast, Grizz. We got no warning of commercials at all. It was an hour-long discussion, and we had nothing on our side talking about commercials. That even gave us a heads up that there was one going to air. The other radio show I did with Ann Beal, they gave us warnings. Hey, there's a commercial coming. You guys need to be quiet. And then they put us in a quiet room. We couldn't even talk to each other during the commercial break. But there's going to be a re-edit, Grizz, and I'm told I will have that sometime this week, and I will replay. And any of you are welcome to copy that or link to it or what have you to get your airtime up, get your view time up. If you want to link to it as a viewable or whatever, you want to copy it, go ahead. I was going to try and record it on my side. I kept echoing on her side. She was sitting in her office with her sound system, with her phone, and my cell phone was giving her an echo when I had it on speakerphone. So I couldn't even play, my side of it to record it for us. So I've got to wait for their edit. I'm just kind of stuck. Those of you that didn't hear it, Rooster's right there. Rooster, if your link pops up, feel free to start posting it in here so that people can come listen to it. Because I'm going to come over and steal it. I'm going to come over and grab a copy of it. Because if we actually think about it, if we get down past the commercials and down past the 20 minutes of her, for the amount of time I was actually able to get in there and talk, we're only talking about 30 minutes, if that. Well, Fleff, live streaming is a good way of getting view time up and getting show time up. Having created playlists is a good way to get them to come up. and get your watch time up. And like I said, if you see a specific video of mine you like, okay, that you would want your people to hear, feel free to grab a copy of it. I'm giving, open YouTube authorization for anyone to go ahead and grab a copy of my video, give me credit for it in the description below stuff, and post it to your channel as yours, as something you uploaded. And just because the more we get it out, the more, I mean, I need 30,000 to write the second book. I got to get out from underneath the finances of the first one. So if having something out there, is going to help, then grab a video off of mine and run with it. I support you 100%. I'm not a creator. You guys know that. I support you guys, the creators. We've got some great ones in here right now, and you know who you are. We've got the king of live streaming here. You want to know about live streaming? He's here. Ask. He'll tell you. The man lives on live stream. He sleeps during one of his late night shows because the host is kind of boring and lulls Bobby to sleep, and that's all good. But the king of live streaming is here. The ultimate outdoorsman that lives the world is here. You've got questions, ask. Great channels here. I'm not one of them. I will never declare that I'm one of them. I do my live streaming. I put my videos this way. This is it for me. Will I ever get into massive editing? If enough books sell, I'm going for a farm, and that's where that next that third book, potentially that third book is. And we'll create an actual channel. We may have to have Bobby move in to keep up with everything. We may have to have Grizz, abandon his lifestyle and come out there and record a log cabin build, and edit it correctly and do what we have to do. I'm not a creator, but if you can get your view time up, Fleff, by stealing one of my videos, steal it, take it, just give me credit for it, but take it and let it run on your channel. Oh my God, Dirty Rotten. Hopefully YouTube is still in business and can pack your house full of, or not YouTube, but Amazon. Bobby may put him out of business with all he orders. But yeah, hey, if you want to be, the next Bobby McNutt, grow the beard out, start ordering Amazon, never open the box, because you know how Bobby says it. I've probably got it here somewhere. I'm just not sure which box it's in because I didn't open it. That's the goal. You gotta be in such a situation that you can purchase on Amazon and never open the box to be a Bobby McNutt. Just saying, because he's got a lot of boxes there that have never been opened. Don't ask him which box the crayons are in, because he probably ate them. That sounds like a great idea, because the way YouTube is restricting, that sounds like a great idea. Is it okay? And somebody correct me. Is it YouTube grab VidCopy or something? I have it here somewhere. YTD video downloader, and you can grab any video, any link, copy it directly to your hard drive, and upload it to your channel as your video. Bobby, you're going to need a new building. Maybe what you ought to do, maybe what you ought to do when you're out exploring the country is get yourself a little mobile trailer so that you can set it up with the couch and there's enough room for Red, and you bring one box out at a time to the, let's call it your open and review mail call trailer that's got the right lighting, got the right background for you, got the this, got the that, got the other. And you can go one box at a time out to the trailer with the cameras and the lighting and everything set up the way you want it, and do unboxing videos one at a time out in the trailer. That way you have a specific area set up. That way you've got your own little studio just for box opening videos. Because if you've got thousands of boxes, you don't want to open them where you're at right now. There won't be enough room around the couch for all the boxes. So you may want to, have that on the way to the trash can or on the way back from whatever. But yeah, you need a single trailer, maybe, a single axle type drag behind a truck. Wait, you don't have a truck. Or one that runs, it's missing a battery. It's probably buried in a box of Amazon's in your house. But anyhow, you may just want a separate little place to go do those videos, because we know how you are about getting off the couch and staying off the couch. Now, if we can get you to get off the couch, walk through the door with a box, go into another building and sit down on a couch and open the box and do one video at a time, we might have something here. And you can change the background and you can do this and the, see, there's method to my madness, but at least you'll get up and walk further than the bathroom where the light bulb doesn't work. See, method to the madness. Oh, well, Rooster, even if it's 30-13, when he finally gets to the last box, because, we're talking about Bobby now, between breaks and between naps and between snowstorms and lawn cutting, which his mom does, and having the need to go to the store and being on Cliff's Live, and we might get 5 boxes a day. I know that's a lot. I realize that's a lot of trips back and forth. All right, 2. We'll get 2 boxes. So we might be able to cut that 30-13 in half, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. You're right. You're right. Oh no, no, Bobby, no, 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 no. See, you go into this. See, this is the whole point. There's method to this. You go into the trailer. You only have so many cigarettes with you, so you don't roll anymore. You do the single box on opening, and then you're done with the video, and you do the edit, and then you do the upload, and then you walk back to the house to roll more cigarettes. See, or to protect the camera and to get your fresh air, no smoking in the unboxing trailer. I know that's like instant death. I understand, but I'm just saying, if we're going to think health conscious now, no smoking in the trailer, no drinking in the trailer, no bathroom in the trailer. So you get up, you take the box, you go out, you record the video, you send the video to upload, and then you walk back to the trailer, go to the bathroom, get a drink, and roll some more cigarettes. I think that's a great idea. Oh, yeah, we hadn't thought that through. He would have to carry a box. Maybe, no. Maybe we can get some saddlebags for Red, and Bobby can put a box on either side of Red, and Red can take the boxes out to the trailer for him. See, and he's probably got a set of saddlebags in there that can be modified, because Bobby owns everything. He's probably already got a set of saddlebags that can go in for him. Just saying. Ugh. No, Grizz, that won't work because he's got to pull it. Now maybe he can teach Red how to pull it for him, but I got a feeling that Red is kind of like Bobby in that aspect. If there's a squirrel, Red's going to chase the squirrel, and there goes the little red trailer. So let's not do that, because some of the stuff Bobby has might have glass in it, and it might get broke. So yeah, saddlebags would be safer. Just all right. I know I'm gonna do this stupid thing because I know somebody is sitting there thinking it. You're tired of listening to me, even though I was just told again by both the host. You can laugh if you want to, but by both the host and the radio show producer, who you guys didn't hear, both of them said I should be doing radio for a living. Both of them said I had the voice for it. I know I've got the face for radio. I get it. I get it. But yeah, if anybody wants to jump up, ready? I'll leave it up for 10 seconds and then I'll take it back down. Yeah, I can see Bobby in the wagon being pulled by Red. Poor Red. But now if Red opens a donut or something, or if Bobby, has cinnamon rolls, Red will probably figure out a way to get Bobby to the trailer. It'd be good. I think that would be a video all by itself. So Bobby, you still got to get the cameras to put up on the house so that we can see the stuff going on outside the house. So that the next time you get raided, we get to watch it live. That would be some entertaining video. Nice police officers helping you get down the steps and walk away, and helping you get back in the house. And these are guys here raiding Bobby, and they're helping him in and out of the house, and probably picked up the gun and handed it back to him. All right, I'm gonna take that back down. I'll go over to StreamYards and see if anybody's in the background. Nope. Unless I can't see the back room somehow. All righty. Well, I gave you the option to bring somebody else up. All righty, Fleff. We'll talk to you, buddy. Good seeing you. Make sure you stop in again. Anybody. That was open to anybody. If anybody wanted to come up or wants to come up, the link was up. If you still see it, grab it. That link's available for anybody to come up and join the stream. I don't know. We should probably restrict Bobby because Bobby does enough live streaming as it is. But right, Bobby. Well, see, that's the thing. Once we get the outside cameras on the house, you can go back to eating donuts again. Or, I'm sorry, brownies. So that way, at 2 a.m., when you want to bring in some special guests, you can flip the camera on the outside, open the brownies, and they're going to be minutes away. Just saying. All right, buddy. All righty, Sue. Thanks so much for coming in, dear. And let me know how that works out with the Roundup issue. I'm actually really curious as to what they're going to do there. It'd be interesting to see if your apartment complex is going to actually stop the use of Roundup and listen to the 8 people that are living there or not. Oh, I know. The StreamYards app and YouTube, the filtering that goes on between the time you actually have aired it to the time it becomes available is a nightmare. I don't know if they're going to streamline that or not and get that fixed, but I did that 2-minute video this morning, and I swear it took a half hour for that thing to post where people could actually see it. I think it was on one of Bobby's streams or with Bobby somewhere when I was sitting there waiting for that thing to go live. It was like, what in the world is going on here? Why wouldn't this thing pop up? Oh, I was on Diana's typing about it. Yeah, StreamYards in the uplink are really, really weird. And the filtration that's now going on with YT is unbelievable. So the link may not pop up for an hour. It's just one of them things. Alrighty, let me get that link out of there. And come back over here. Okay, no biggie. Yeah, so I'm assuming everybody's had enough of me today. They listened to me for an hour before the show. And another. Hey.
Hey, Ron. Can you hear me okay? My picture it wasn't putting out much volume.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of echo from you for some reason.
Okay, yeah, I got my Bluetooth on. Let me get that turned on. Okay, how's that now?
There you go. Now you're 100%.
Yeah, now I can't hear as well. That's okay. I'll get my.
I just reached up and turned that down.
I need to get some Bluetooth headphones is what I need to get.
Well, Jerry's got that really neat set of wireless that he only needs one during his show.
Yeah. Hey, you did great on that deal, but man, if you could sneak out a few more little, promotions of your channel, like you did on that one there, you said, hey, you can see that on my YouTube page, or you promoted your YouTube page and your web page both,
right.
And if you could kind of throw that in, figure out ways to throw that in, and then a couple more times when you're doing those live shows, let people know that you have a YouTube channel and you got a web page and stuff. I think that'd be beneficial. And another thing, have you thought about finding all those the minerals and stuff on Amazon, finding out where all the links are, and post that on every single one of your videos, in a deal where you get a kickback from Amazon anytime somebody goes and buys those not chemicals, the minerals.
Right.
When they buy all the stuff that you promote in the book, if you put all that, if you could get access to it all in the Amazon, and people could, in your descriptions, they could click on it and you get a kickback on the money that way.
Right.
Might be something worth checking on into.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I've just got so much other stuff going on. Because book 3 is actually, I'm in the process of writing book 3.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on behind the scenes that I'm not talking about. Okay,
what's that?
There's a rebroadcast of the radio show. All right, so it popped up finally.
Man, my internet's really lagging here.
Yeah, Rooster's link finally went live, so it's up. Okay. But yeah, I understood that a couple of commercials stomped all over us. I don't know how long they were.
No, they were long commercials. I mean, it was kind of weird. The first commercial, it seemed like it was like 5 minutes long because they advertised several different things. And
Right.
then they popped out those commercials and they let you talk for like a minute, minute and a half. And boom, another string of commercials pop back on up. And
Well,
it, you,
that's supposed to be re-edited so that we've got a better copy when it goes to Buffalo.
mm, cool.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's more on her end because maybe she's not set up to be notified when they're going to be throwing them on in when she's doing her live streams or her video or on radio chat or whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah, it was weird. I kind of got used to that first one that I did where the producer was actually playing music to us and giving us a heads up warning that there's a commercial coming. So we backed off what we were talking about and then came back to it. This
Yeah.
one, it was a solid hour of us talking. So you guys probably missed a lot.
I'm wondering if I wonder if the difference is in that first one if she was in a studio and this gal here if she was doing it from her home on the phone too through the radio station. I mean, maybe that's why it was that way. I don't know. I don't know anything about radio.
Yeah, I don't know. She said profusely that she was on the radio during all of this, or talked about this show being specific over the phone radio. Hey, welcome, Jerry.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't be telling anybody about Jerry's yard, by the way, on because Jerry will start telling everybody, "Don't do it. You'll have to mow your yard."
Yes, Jerry, you were talking
The
about
only
during the radio. During the radio show
the
today,
only
I don't know
thing
if you
that
heard it or not.
the only thing
Hey,
that I
Frank.
would add to your to what you had to say on there, the only thing that I would add to it because and you've mentioned this several times, your main purpose was starting with your yards, and because that's everybody has well just about everybody has yards, and that's a big amount of earth that we're covering about developing the food web. And I think I would have kind of brought that up to her on that token, said, hey, you know what, everybody has yards whether they have garden or not. And if we're trying to help make the food web healthier, we got to start looking at it in the yards. And if you can use this in your gardening, that's great, but it should all start with everybody can start in their own yard with it.
Well, see, that seems to be a running theme now. All three shows that I've done live, they're all gardeners to begin with, and they want to go directly into gardening. They don't want to talk about yard work. They're all about the gardening.
Right.
It's like
Well,
you're skipping a whole important part here.
I'm aware of that part of it because everybody wants to talk about gardens. Everybody wants to have a better garden. But you could throw in that piece, about there said, hey, where I started out was with yard work. Everybody has all the yard. I'm not going to really get into talking about the yard here because it's about gardening. But I want people to know that this starts in your yard and everybody has a lot of yard to deal with to help increase that food web that needs to grow.
Yeah, it's just one of them things, you're on somebody else's show and you can't take over.
So you can't bring that up not even like in a 20-second clip or something, or
I cannot. They tell you don't off track, stay on track. They give you all these instructions ahead of the show, and they're real. They want to stay on topic. They don't want to drift.
Okay.
They want to talk garden. We have to talk garden. If they want to talk yard, we could talk yard. She gave me that little bit of room to talk about weeds and to go into that, but she was real about that.
The way you could get around that, you're not talking about yard, you're talking about garden. Tell them to plant grass in between the rows and stuff, in the garden,
right?
And develop the food web underneath your grass in your garden.
Yeah,
and that kind of gets the person thinking, well, if I can start my garden this way with my grass out here, other people might pick up on it and say, you know what, I can use this out in my yard. This process. So if you could turn the grass, in the garden as, and talk about the grass in the garden itself as being part of the food web in your garden, some people that's going to ring and say, you know what, I don't have a garden, but I got a yard. I can try this process in my yard.
Right. Well, that's why I tried to push back towards Jerry, because a lot of people are now dealing with the flooding. And it was just like, I can use the flooding issue we can go that direction with this. And
Yeah.
she was okay with me going that direction. So I went a little bit and trailed a little bit into Jerry's yard. And the fact that his wife was able to apply the process, not Jerry, because, you know, Jerry, it's hard to get to the still when you're working on the yard. I get it.
The problem with having Jerry do a promo for your book or anything of doing the yard work, it's going to be a huge turnoff to the yard worker when Jerry starts out the promo of, hey, watch this. Here, hold my beer.
Yeah. I'm going to go do something stupid. Watch me treat my yard.
Ah, geez. Love you, Jerry. And by the way, how you feeling this way? Is he in there? Is he in chat?
Yeah,
hey, Jerry, how you feeling this morning? Do you feel a little bit of a hangover or anything, or did you just bite the hair of the dog? Oh yeah, they do warm the pet. They do that for sure.
Hey Jerry, if you're on your phone and you want to come up, I can pop the link back up.
Now Jerry comes on up here. I'll stay up as long as I can. But I'll tell you, I don't like to snub anybody this way, but what happens is the more people that you have on your live stream, the more lag I get from the download speed of the audio, so the audio gets worse.
Right.
I can hear better in YouTube, but then I get all that buffer time, so I keep them falling further and further behind. It sucks. I'm working on trying to get better internet.
Well, that's why I would limit it to 3 most of the time. But that's just me, because I see that myself. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The lag gets worse and worse. The more people you put on the stream, the worse it gets. I hear you.
You know, you do have a city. I don't know if it helps. I mean, if you down there in settings, you know, on your StreamYard here, there's the settings. You can drop it down to 360. That's as low as you can drop it, and that might help me some.
Test default in the camera resolution.
I think so. The resolutions, it says 720 and 360 or something like that.
All right, I'll push it down to 360. I don't know if that's going to help clarity or help the cameras or do any good, but there you go.
I didn't really seem to make much difference. It changed a little bit on the visual for me. You know, your screen dark, but I'm still a little bit of the audio lag.
Well.
But let's just try it for a few minutes, and if it doesn't seem to help any, then kick it back to 720, get a better quality of video out.
Right.
But hey, you know what? I'll be right back. If Jerry's there, I'm going to grab my other cell phone. I'm going to see if I can access my StreamYard on my other cell phone. And I'll try to demonstrate, invite, you know, for Jerry to invite for people to come up on the panel from your cell phone.
All right. Yeah, they were asking about that today. There was a big discussion about cell phone usage today.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me go get it. Oh,
Bobby, he's getting as bad as you. He can barely get up and move. I said, you're getting as bad as Bobby. You can barely get up and move around anymore. Well, you know, Pink, he's that kind of high tech individual like yourself with all them plug and play devices. You know, I'll stop. I'll be good. I'll stop. Oh. Oh, hey, Elegant went live, everybody. I missed that. Rather than come visiting us, she went live by herself. So Elegant Homestead is up and live 33 minutes ago.
Now, my internet on this one has been really, really bad, so I might not even be able to bring up StreamYard on here.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I can describe it to him on voice here. Jerry, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take your phone. Yeah, it's not going to let me do it on here. This is what I want you to do, Jerry. I want you to walk through with me on this here. I wanted you to take up your phone. Go ahead and minimize the YouTube page. You'll still be able to hear us chat on in here. So minimize your YouTube page and open up your Google search and open up StreamYard and go into a live chat or create a live chat just like you would. You know, do the desktop thing. Hit those three dots at the top right-hand side when you get into StreamYard and open it in desktop mode. Once you get it on open and you start your live stream, there's going to be, you'll scroll on down towards the bottom of the page, and there's going to be a deal that says invite guest, or something to that effect. When you hit the invite guest, there's going to be a blue bar that says copy link. Tap that copy link once, and then go to the search or to the chat window there that you have on there, and tap your finger, hold your finger on the chat bar until a little thing pops up that says paste. Then you tap on paste, and then for me and on the cell phones, you have to, after you tap on paste, anywhere on that link that comes on up, tap on the link that there's posted one time, and your keyboard will come back on up. And then on the keyboard, press enter or go or whatever it says there. And that will post the link to invite people up into your chat. Or you can actually send it to email too. Okay. I'll see if I can talk slower. Was that slow enough, Bobby?
Yeah, and you got to keep in mind, Jerry might have a hangover, so you got to be quiet too.
Well, if he's doing that now, if he gets to a certain point he's having a problem, he can ask you in chat. You can reply back. I can't see the chat in here. I can't have both open right now.
Well, an email was just sent to him with the link in it. So if he's there, he can come up right on up. Oh, she took it down. So Elegant might be in the room with us. Heads up, everybody. Yeah, Jerry. Did we go too fast for you there, buddy? Oh, no, I don't want that. I did that already. Oh. Yeah, it's coming, Pink. It's coming. I heard from somebody that they were changing the standard and it's now 10 inches is what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but
okay.
It's not going to let me change that. Why not?
Yeah, you can go to like the second or third one over.
Yeah, I did that, but it's not letting me give it to somebody else.
Oh.
We used to be able to just tap on somebody else and bring them up. Oh, Gris is afraid of you. He ran away.
Let me check my settings here, and no, I'm at 360.
So yeah, Pink, my hair is getting ready to be cut. If they've actually changed the standard to 10 inches, I qualify now. I can get it cut now. We'll see. Hey, Miss Sherry.
I think it's yeah, Sherry had hers done, and I I think it's 8 inches is what they need. Because she gave away like, let me see, 8, 3, I don't know, 24, 28 inches was enough for 3 wigs.
Say something.
Yeah, we're here. We're waiting on you to stop buffering.
I'm having a hard time hearing now. Hey, I'm going to jump back. I can actually hear a lot better on the other side. I'm going to jump back into YouTube.
All right.
Okay, me. No, you did great there, Ron, this morning.
Yeah.
It was, except for the dang commercials.
Well, like I said, they weren't broadcasting their commercials to us. They weren't giving us the heads up or the warning. He cut in at the end there and shut me down and gave us the 2-minute warning. But that was only towards the end. Throughout the show, he didn't say anything.
Yeah, I noticed that. Because just like I was telling Rooster, dang, you're just playing commercials right over top of you about guns and smoking and clothes and stuff like that.
Oh, great. So we got to wait for the Wednesday edit to get the good one. And like I said, I tried to copy it here, but I was giving her an echo feedback. I had to shut down.
Yeah, I kind of got up later. I thought about going ahead and playing it on here live. But then I'd had the same thing in all the commercials.
Right.
So if you can get the right version or whatever, I can go ahead and pop it into both my channels.
Right. Yeah, I'll get it eventually. It'll come sometime this week. Hey, Miss Sherry, how you doing today, dear? Did you get your book yet?
I'm just wondering if the plumbers are there and stuff and has their water going.
Plumbers. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. No, I heard about that. I heard about it.
Okay. What the hell? Dang phone.
Yeah, I know that her sickness is back hardcore. 320. And I'm sure that with her lack of sleep, pushing herself to pack, going through what she's got to go through, it's just raging. And yeah, I'm sure she's facing some hardcore issues right now. It's a shame. Great lady. Oh, wow. Really, really sick. That sucks. You all right, Bobby? No, you're still muted.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're having a whole conversation over there by yourself.
I do that all the time anyways.
Yeah, I know.
I'm used to it. Severe pain. No, I was just saying that I knew she was pretty sick and maybe in the hospital, just didn't know that her daughter was in ICU. That's not good. No, anyways, it was at least the important part was on the radio show. You did actually, she let you like others didn't go ahead and throw in your YouTube, information in there and did let you say where they could go ahead and get the book.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah, that was huge. The other show, I really wasn't able to make sure that got out there.
Yeah.
And I got 0 sales.
Yeah, I was glad that part didn't get covered up with commercials. Because dang, it was long.
For her listeners to find out that yeah, they've got all these other channels and all this other, and then here I come with, yep, you can get me on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's a
cool.
whole lot easier for a whole lot of people.
Yeah. It seems like at the first half hour of the show, it was like you on for 5 minutes, a commercial for 10. Then you'd come back on where you could tell you were still talking through the commercial. And then the last like 20 minutes or something like that, they didn't put any commercials in.
Oh, so we had an open 6-minute block. That's cool.
Well, I think it was close to about 15 or 20 minutes. It was, uninterrupted. That's when you got the, YouTube in there telling people to go to your YouTube, channel,
Right.
and go to Amazon and different places to go ahead and buy the book. So at least that part got out clear.
Well, good. We'll see if that does us any good.
Yeah, I hope it does.
I mean, if I can get on the George Norrie show and those seem a little more unrestricted. He seems to have a wider variable than what these other producers have allowed.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that because the commercials were talking about guns and smoking and stuff like that. Cigarettes and jeans and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Sure, any of you guys that are wrenched are allowed up here. I got no problem with any of you coming up. You want to come up 320? Come right ahead.
Yeah, it'd be good to see you there, 320. Yeah, actually, for the first time in a long, long time, I think I went on live for just a little bit, and then I shut down and actually went to sleep.
Well, yeah, you've only been up since 8 o'clock last night. I can understand why you'd need a little sleep.
Well, it was 8 o'clock the night before.
Oh, even better.
But I feel good the whole time. I couldn't even go to sleep last night very good, but I tried.
Yeah, it'll work. It'll work on your phone 320. If you've got the StreamYard app installed, you should have it fine. All right, hold on. I'll put it up for a few seconds.
Yeah, I don't think you've had any problem with trolls over here yet, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but everybody in here is a wrench and knows exactly, slam the door on them.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I don't, because it's about, it's supposed to be about the book. It's not supposed to be just BS and hanging out and us all having a great time. Poking fun at Grizz over there who can't cook. Man, I got it bad before the show. Eve Kalma, a big chef that comes in here every once in a while. She was in the channel and I had vaguely mentioned something about cooking, and she wanted to know who I was talking about. And I'm like, oh, I'm talking about Grizz. You need to go check him out, Eve. So Grizz is screwed.
Oh, but he can't.
Hey, Miss Sherry, how you doing today, dear?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Awesome. Hi, Bobby.
There's Sherry. I think I slept a whole 6 hours.
Oh, good for you.
So that was
It's
great.
about time.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's good sleep. I wasn't tired enough.
I figured I'd come up and haunt you for a minute.
It's quite all right.
No, you're always welcome here, dear.
Thank you. Yeah, they're working hard on my system, so I figured I could take like a 10-minute break and be okay.
Well, were you able to catch the radio show?
I haven't been able to do anything. I have a plumber over here. I have a well guy and an appliance guy working on my house right now.
Yeah, if you get a chance.
My bladder tank went. My pressure bladder tank for my well, and
Yeah.
it blew everything in my house.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that'll be pricey.
Yeah, so I haven't had any water in this house like pretty much all week.
Oh God.
They had to order pots. They had to do this, do that. So, I mean, finally, everything's in. So let's see if we can get everything installed. I'd be thrilled.
What time did they start this morning?
They started at 7 o'clock, and they'll probably be out of here by 7 tonight.
Wow. How many bathrooms and sinks?
3 bathrooms,
Oh God.
but it really didn't have anything to do with the bathrooms except for the kitchen sink.
Okay.
It blew the kitchen sink. It blew my washer out. That's gone. My refrigerator, the ice maker got blown up.
Oh God.
The well pump's gone with the pipe that goes down into it.
Right.
The bladder tank needs to be replaced with the line that goes out to the underground.
Right.
And my tankless hot water heater is gone.
Oh God. We're talking
So
almost $20,000 in repairs.
no. We're looking at right now about 78.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she got lucky on that for all that stuff.
Yeah. 7,800, which isn't bad, but now I got to go out and buy a new washer, so that's going to add that to that. They can't
Right.
fix it.
Oh, they can't. Dang it.
Bobby, don't you have one of them boxes in one of them rooms?
Probably
No.
do. If not here, it's over in the other building.
Yeah, see, Bobby's probably got one.
I'm trying to get my brother's got a 50-foot RV that I'd like to get from him. I could
There
turn
you
that.
go.
I could turn that into a studio.
There you go.
He's got a king size bed and everything, so I can just lay in there.
Oh God, that's all we need. Bobby live streaming from a full size bed now. Oh jeez.
God.
Hey, I was going to tell you, I got that link. I can go ahead and post up there for Rooster video.
Yeah, go right ahead. Anybody, if anybody's got the link, wants to repost it or whatever, even your own links, for your own pages, guys. This is one of my BS sessions. Post your own links and make sure that anybody that sees this rebroadcast can find you.
Yeah, that way they can go if they, while they're waiting for you to go ahead and get the copy.
Well, except for Grizz, because Grizz might put him to sleep with another morning AM cooking video.
Oh, God.
But, no,
That's funny.
they can click on that link and hear what they did let you say.
Right.
I'm getting upset with Grizz. I might end up having to unsub him and wait a few days and then resub him because I'm not getting any of his notifications.
Yeah, it's that bell thing. It's that cycle going on. Hey, welcome.
I have no clue. And you know what's really funny is I'm subscribed to Artfully Diana. I was just on her stream yesterday.
Right.
I went to go today to leave her a message on one of her streams, and it says I'm unsubbed to her.
Yeah,
How the freak did that happen?
It's that algorithm is finally kicking in for everybody. What was supposed to happen last week on the 15th is finally catching up and actually hitting this weekend. So everybody that was waiting for the raid or the clean out or whatever we were called,
Purge.
the purge, it's happening this weekend, everybody. It wasn't last weekend, like they said, it's this weekend. So check all your subs and make sure you're still connected because you're going to lose everything.
That's crazy, though. I mean, I was just watching her yesterday, and all of a sudden, I'm unsubbed to her today.
Yeah.
What purge? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, YT does a purge once a year, roughly, give or take. They skipped 1 year, so there's no saying that that's absolute. But check all your subs, all the people you normally watch and that you're used to seeing, and make sure you're still subbed to them because they're taking all the subs away.
Well, I noticed this morning I wasn't subbed to Country Girl anymore.
Right. That's what I mean, that's the purge. They're and it's not as to view time, it's just at random. They'll just bang, bang, bang. Clean
Yeah,
up.
that's not right though, because this is channels that I watch all the time.
right? That's the algorithm. It's not set up correctly, and I think that they're still testing, but they've got too many algorithms running, if you ask me.
Right. Now, the people that I don't watch, I still have them all.
Oh, so
It's
I'm still
great.
there. Okay, that's good.
Hey, I try to get them as much as I can. Making me feel bad now, Ron.
So the channels you don't want to see, like mine, like Grizz, what have you, we're all still there. I got you.
Yeah, Picker Brick, I still got him. I got Bobby. I got Grizz.
Right. The
I
annoying channels.
never ever get his notifications anymore.
Right. The annoying channels are still there. Ones with no content whatsoever that just entertain you. Those are still there, but the ones you want to watch, they all disappeared.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Welcome to the YouTube algorithm, everybody. Welcome to the purge.
Well, you shouldn't have any problem with Grizz's channel. I mean, that should pop up all the time.
I don't get anything from him, Bobby. Nothing.
No,
In the last 3 months, I have not gotten anything from that guy.
Well, maybe he's got you blocked. You know how he is.
I go there and kick his ass.
Sorry, Grizz. I know you're in there.
No,
And you know what, Grizz? I can afford a plane ticket. I will go there and kick your butt.
I remember I had a problem a while back with Ron's channel. Like in 1 week alone, it kept on ringing the bell, and I kept ringing it every day for about a week or two, and it finally stuck.
Oh, I didn't say hello, Homestead.
Oh, hi. I didn't say hello.
Oh, I'm jealous. She's got coffee. Damn it.
I do. I have to have my coffee. We had a late morning. We had a late morning
the
this
radio
morning.
show. I ringing out. I'm like, oh no! Now what do I do?
Girl after my own heart.
I've had my grandbaby for 10 days, and she went home last night finally, so I slept in.
Oh, can't blame you there.
Why 10 days?
My daughter decided that she needed to do things the hard way and take my horse trailer and drive from Texas to Idaho to go pick up a horse instead of having the horse hauled. Yeah, instead of having the horse hauled to her, which would have been cheaper and a whole lot easier.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's okay. At least you got to spend time with your grandbaby.
Yeah, well, it wasn't supposed to be that long, but it was only supposed to be for like 5 or so days, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, but I'm in an RV, as you can tell, and a 3-year-old with who doesn't stop, who can't even stand still, is not great in an RV. So, but
hey,
she finally went home.
daughter got a good vacation, right?
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said at least your daughter got a good vacation.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe that's what she did.
I love her, but I was glad to see her finally go home last night. I was like, yes, I can sleep. And sorry if you guys can hear my annoying birds. I have one who, if I'm not sitting next to him, he's gonna holler.
My grandbabies live with me.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't get vacations, but they're both young. So they're one's 6 months right now, and the other one is 6 weeks younger.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we had fun, but it's nonstop, and I'm not used to that anymore. So.
I can see the 6-month-old. Oh my God, she's gonna be a freaking hellion. She's gonna be a wild child.
She's gonna be like you, huh, Sherry?
Oh my God, no, I'm pretty mild. Oh my God, she's definitely got ADHD or something. My
3-year-old, yeah, I think she does too.
Yeah, I've
think-
never seen a baby so wiry as this one. I was like, wow.
She can't stand still. She can't sit still. The questions are nonstop. She sings. If she's not talking, she's singing. Yeah.
It's
Hannah,
like trying to get her to sleep, and that's what she does. All she does is cry because she does not want to miss anything.
yeah. Well, when she left last night, Hannah, my daughter over here, next to, it was quiet, and both of us at the same time, we were like,
I bet.
oh, yes, it's quiet. I love her, but yes, it was time for her to go home.
Yeah, Grizz said something about he's here with a lot of lag. Sherry, that plane ticket sounds like fun.
Never know, Grizz. I might come and visit you one of these days.
In other words, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
He may not be able to cook, but he can can salsa. I think last count I had, he had at least 100 quarts.
Oh my goodness. That ought to last him a little bit.
Yeah, it might get him to the fall.
I think in my house that might last a month.
Wow, and
We
you
love
thought your plumbing blew out.
salsa.
Yeah, he's been putting a few hot peppers in some of those.
Dude, there's no way.
Hopefully he doesn't blow up another outhouse.
He's liable to. And it's no wonder nothing grows in his yard except weeds.
Well, at least he's got plenty of wood there to build another one.
Well,
He can build one real thick out of like 4-inch thick walls.
yeah, but dude, the amount of toxins he's dumping back in the soil, I mean, holy cow. Now he's talking about the water table and the creek drying up and this, that, and man, Mother Nature's diverting everything to go around your house.
Yeah. You blame it?
No, I can understand what's oozing up out of his soil. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Nothing going to grow there.
But no, with all them hot peppers and hot sauces.
Yeah, right. I mean,
He's been dumping in that outhouse.
the salsa mix alone.
If I was Mother Nature, I'd be like, the hell with that.
But anyways,
I don't know.
yeah, when
Very
when
weird.
the animals start going away, Grizz, you'll understand how you toxified the place. Just saying.
I'm surprised his chickens are still alive.
Yeah, like that lady was saying, hers all died. The eggshells got all bad because the next door neighbor was spraying with Monsanto.
Oh, God, no way.
I think he feeds his chicken that salsa, so they're used to it.
Weird.
All right, everybody, I have to jump off. I knew this was going to be quick, but thank you for having me up,
Oh,
Ron. I
anytime.
appreciate it.
Okay,
I'll
good.
make sure that link gets posted so that you can re-listen to that radio show that we did this morning.
Yeah, please do that. And Bobby, nice seeing you. And Homestead, nice meeting you.
Yep, you too.
Everybody have a blessed day.
You too.
Yeah, you too, Sherry.
Oh, yay. What a day. What do we do next for fun? Bobby and his 50-foot trailer build?
What is wrong? Is the lighting in here? Look what it's doing.
Oh, I saw that. What is going on over there?
I don't know. If I move my camera, see?
Yeah,
If
you're
I move
picking
the-
up on all the sunlight and the camera's adjusting. That's so weird.
Yeah, just move over to your right.
She can't. She's in a chair. Now she's gone. Nice job, Bobby. I see how you are,
My
Bobby. All right, I got you.
Well, you always when you move the opposite direction on on this stuff. I don't know. I should have said left.
You were right.
Yeah, you're
It was
looking
my
at the
right. I
wrong
went
set of
back.
shoes, Bobby. Oh,
The joys of being in an RV.
Yeah, actually, I actually want to get one so I can, do like Ron said. I can go and clean it out. I think I got a plan for this.
there you go.
I can have UPS drop the stuff off every day, and then I'll go through do a review. I'll set a roller up that goes out to another building, and just after I'm done reviewing it, I'll just roll it out there and let it just
Right.
pile.
Right. It can all just fall off the roller. Mom can pick it up and put it on a shelf in the other building.
I just let it pile up.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, I'll dig through it later if I'm looking for something.
that's a thought. That's a thought. But then you can do your reviews and eventually you'll get that house cleaned out, walking one box out at a time.
It's progress.
Yeah, it's giving me ideals at least when you said something about get another trailer or something like that, or a mobile home or something.
Right. Something small, something that's easily accessible. That's not not going to cause a problem. You don't want something that's going to sink in the ground and instantly cause problems. Now you got to deal with that. Something small you can trailer around with a working. Well, heck, if you could hook it up to your lawnmower and move it 5 feet, it's the right size.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's like you're going to be traveling around in the car looking. You want a 5-foot trailer or one of those little. Oh heck, I don't even know what they call them anymore. But I mean, not a big trailer, but something just a little camping trailer.
Not a pop up,
No. A hard.
but just a small travel trailer.
Right.
Actually, a few years ago, I tried to get my uncle's. He had like a 25 or 30 footer, but I tried to buy it from him, but he ended up giving it to somebody else.
Okay.
Really pissed me off.
Well, we could talk. Is it Junkyard? Junkyard rebuilds them. Maybe he can find you one. We get you a little. And that way when people like Carolyn come to town, they could stay there instead.
Yeah, that's an ideal. Then I could go clean out my other place.
Oh, don't bother.
And then I'd have a nice cooking area, a nice place to set up. I got a little spa I could go ahead and sit in and do live streams.
Yeah, you're talking pipe dreams, Bobby. Just get a little trailer and pull it up next to the house. You'll be fine.
Huh.
I mean, you don't want anything with any plumbing. You want something you can just plug into an outlet and turn the lights on and be good.
I got to work on that. It's definitely sounding good. All I need is a little sink and a little stove and oven and.
Well, no cooking and drinking out there. No.
I got to show how the stuff works when I review it. I got to show how to cook stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
All right.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, he's going to order a new cast iron set.
Well, I got all that stuff already. I just got to unbox it.
God, that's all we need.
I'm just trying to find the space to unbox it.
Cooking with Bobby.
Well, Grizz can do a show in the morning, and then Bobby can duplicate it on brand new appliances later on in the day. There we go. So now we got following streams. We're staying themed. Grizz cooks it in the morning, and then Bobby cooks it on new appliances in the evening.
In the evening.
Yeah, you call it the old way and the new way.
Right, there you go.
Or should I say the right way?
Oh.
Yeah, he knows I'm just kidding. I love Grizz. I just wish he'd get a better grill than that 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, no kidding. We might have to send him a barrel house smoker or something.
Better.
or maybe even send him a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, he's got plenty of wood.
Well, yeah. He could use all them bad wood chips and smoke with those. They only got to go from sitting out.
Actually, I got an extra 250-gallon fuel tank here that he could cut the top off of it and hinge it and flip it back and have a big fire going.
It's windy out here. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, you're all okay.
I'll go back inside if you can.
No, your audio's okay. We'll only pick it up here and there.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Ron, I can actually hook up with that radio station.
Dude, I am searching everywhere to find ways to push this book out.
Okay, that's just it actually got back to you.
Yeah, I have got books all over this country to try and get my foothold somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, what else am I going to do? It's not like I've got anybody behind me, going, "Hey, go here. Hey, go here. Hey, I know this person. Hey, I got," that doesn't exist on YouTube. It's not YouTube's fault. It's not you guys' fault. It's just, what circles do you travel in that you would know all of these people?
Oh, we need to figure something out.
Well, yeah, you need to come to Texas to show you how to farm right, how to keep the cattle out. I'm thinking we move Bobby in on your property.
No.
because every time Bobby opens the windows, the cattle will leave. It'll all be good.
Yeah, no doubt. I haven't seen any in 4 or 5 days. I think the rancher came and got some of them because they're not around.
Well,
I'll be back, I'm sure.
It's that time of year. They're all starting to butcher. They're getting ready for.
They've all had their babies. It's time to get rid of some of the bull calves. So yeah, they're probably. Thank God, because they about destroyed my chicken area. I hate cattle.
Hey, what's going on?
Huh?
Buddy's RV came in. Yeah, that was if Bobby moves to Texas.
Oh God, Bobby in Texas.
Yeah. Even Buddy's RV doesn't agree with that one. I don't know if we were to run a contest and see which one raises more, which is going to get higher votes and raise more money. Bobby traveling the country or Bobby being told to stay in Ohio.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. I got too much stuff to, move in place.
Yeah, I think we ought to think about having that contest. 50 cents for Bobby to stay in Ohio, or $1 for Bobby to travel the country and meet everybody. Do you want Bobby coming to your house? Everybody take 50 cents to make you stay home.
Well, at least I've got hiccups. Come on, Bobby.
Buddy, I'm trying to actually go out and buy an RV.
Yeah.
Country.
I'm way out. I'm in the middle of nowhere, literally. So 8 miles of dirt road to get to me. So
Oh, that's awesome. I'd love that.
I'm in the middle of nowhere, literally. I don't mind it.
I'd be in heaven. That'd be awesome.
There's probably over in all the subdivision, because it was one big humongous ranch, or like 3,000 acres, something like that.
Wow.
And they subdivided it into multiple different little ranchettes, I guess you call them.
Right.
Mine's one of the smaller ones. I've got like 15.41 acres. Right next door to me is for sale. It's 23 acres, but they want a little too much money for what's over there. But it has a cabin, a shop, a Connex. It's got stuff on it because the people that bought it before mysteriously just quit paying for it. So they had
That's weird.
Yeah, but now they want too much money. They want $139,500 for it. No.
How many acres?
23 point 1-1, I think it is. So we were interested in it until we found out what they wanted for it. The people left it junk. I mean, there's a lot of junk on it that has to be removed because they literally just, there's 2 RVs on it they just left there. They left all kinds of junk. But there's fencing material. There's all kinds of stuff over there. But there's a well on it. There's power on it, but there's no septic on it. So,
Okay, just on the ground.
So they're asking almost $5,000 an acre for that property.
yeah, because there's a
That's insane.
unfinished, cabin on it that, they were staying in. But see, these people that own that property, we've never met them. And I've been
Right.
out here over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and I've never seen them. And they call out here, the people who live out here call them the Alaskans because they're from Alaska. But I've never met them, so I don't know what happened. But they literally just, there's cooking, there's spices, there's pots and pans. They just left the place and quit paying
Oh
for
my
it.
God.
It's very strange. Yeah, well, nobody knows what happened.
Yeah, that
So-
would be a little spooky.
But
But
to
you guys
me,
are stuck on the free range idea, right? So that the cattle can come in and destroy your property at any time.
well, no, that's one of the local ranchers out here has a grazing lease with the place we bought the land from.
Right.
So, and if you don't renew it, because most of people who own land out here, it's for hunting leases. It's for them to come
Right.
hunt. There really is only 5 or 6 of us and over 2,500 acres who actually live out here.
Wow.
So, it's not, very many people. But if they don't continue the grazing lease, then you lose your ag exemption. I wouldn't. I can go get mine, and we plan on going and getting our own anyways. We've got goats and horses and cows. I don't have cows. I hate cows. Chickens. So we can get our own ag exemption, which we will do. But on the people who have not fenced their property off, they would lose their ag exemption if
Oh my God.
there was no grazing lease. So they want to keep that.
Right.
So if we don't want to participate, we would have to fence the property off, which, hey, I'd love to do that, but I don't have $11,000 right now.
Right. That's a huge
So-
ordeal.
Yeah. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to just start fencing off our immediate area,
Right.
around the RV and our sitting area, which is a mess right now, but it's a mess. But, yeah, so we're just going to start fencing ourselves in. And right now we have temporary fencing that we moved because we moved the goats around the oak groves and they're
Right.
clearing the underbrush and everything out. So we don't have permanent fencing for them. Well, the cows, last year someone kept messing with the water out here, the cisterns and the pumps and stuff that the rancher has out here for the cattle. So the cows were going crazy for water and they damn near killed my goat
Right.
bucks for their water. And they were destroying our fencing panels. It was horrible. Well, this year, just before they came and got them, they were after food. So when I would feed the animals, when I would feed the goats or even my chickens, they would smell that food and they would come in and try to get in to get the food. So yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another. So we're just going to have to start putting up fencing where we can to keep them out.
I would look into see if you can get bamboo to grow and maybe consider letting the bamboo run wild all around the border of your property to build a natural fence.
We thought about that too. There's some kind of black bamboo
Right.
that actually you can keep under control a little better. It doesn't spread as badly as some. And then out West Homestead, they're in New Mexico. They grow some kind of cane, and they use it for fencing and stuff like that too. And I asked her about it the other day, and she said it's some kind of cane from New Zealand. So I'll have to look that up and see. That would be awesome because, you know, it would serve a multi-purpose. She uses it for fencing, and her she has a what do you call it? Food forest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look in and see. Hopefully, this dirt will grow that stuff. I mean, the things grow out here, so it's not like it's completely dead dirt. And there's not been any like tilling or farming out here. This is strictly cattle ranch land, and it's had throughout the years it's had cows and sheep on it. So for the most part, it's untouched land out here. So
So it shouldn't take much to trigger it to get the food web to go hardcore active and you guys to take off.
Mm-hmm. Now there is there are some people out here, some other ranches that have planted grasses and stuff like that. So they've tilled and stuff like that. They've got their own cattle on their own property, but that's miles away, you know.
Right.
Well, Ron, you did bring up a while back about growing bamboo and just keep it trimmed back and then sell the bamboo.
Well, I thought about bamboo for a food source for my goats because apparently they'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'm all about growing my own stuff out here for my goats to eat because I'm sick and tired of buying hay. So, yeah, we thought about that. I mean, Texas has finally passed something where you can grow hemp, but not yet. I mean, it took effect on September 1st, but you can't do it yet because they've got to come up with their rules and regulations, blah, blah, blah. But hemp is another awesome food source for the goats and the chickens and the on and on and on. So, but I think it's only for industrial. I don't think they're going to let the individual grow it.
Oh, of course not. They're only going to let the big, rich rancher grow it, not the small timer, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's for industry, not the individual. I'll find out for sure because I mean, if it's legal, it's legal. You know, it's hemp for crying out loud. It's not, you know. What are you gonna do with it?
Right.
Nobody smokes hemp. So that is a food source, you know, for my animals. I'll find out more about that as I can.
That's also the stocks. The stocks are a real good source for paper products and stuff like that.
What is?
Hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing today, dear?
The stocks,
No, I can't see the chat.
Oh, lovely Lisa came in.
Hey, Lisa.
Ah, there's chat. Haha.
Yeah, you can take the stocks, and that makes a great source to make wood products and stuff like that, or paper products, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, plastics. There's so much use for it, you know, that it's ridiculous that they made it illegal.
But yeah, with what I have found out with bamboo, if you get black gardening fabric and you place it next to where you want the bamboo to not grow, and it be roughly 3 to 4 feet wide, the bamboo won't grow over into that area. It stops it. So there are some possibilities of creating a bamboo fence and still being able to control so that it actually extends and grows the direction you want it to.
What are you doing? Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, it happens. It's
I
all
left
good.
it.
Yeah, the cycle just kicked you right back in, so it's all good.
Here's
all good, Lisa. We're doing the after show. I just did a radio show in Albuquerque, New Mexico for the book. I just posted the link if you want to go listen to it. I understand the commercial breaks kind of cut us off a bit, so there will be a re-edit that I will be posting on my channel. But if you missed the radio show, you can go back and listen to it. It's there on Brewster's channel, but I provided the link.
Say hi.
Oh, maybe the link didn't show up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it showed up. Okay. Oh, look at the bird. Is that a macaw?
Look at her reaching for you. She wants you. Come here. That's one of my roommates. Hi. Say hi.
Yeah, it's like by the time you get into where I actually start talking, you're only talking about maybe 30 minutes. But apparently the commercials clobbered us, and they never gave us a warning that there was a commercial going on because we talked for over an hour solid without stopping for commercials.
Yeah. So for the re-edit, when you re-edit that back out, are you gonna upload that?
Oh yeah, when I get my copy of it that's got everything cleaned up and what have you, I'll repost that video. So it'll be an
Awesome.
hour long replay of the actual show, not what you guys missed.
Okay. That'd be nice to know what we missed.
Hey Norwegian, how you been, buddy?
Bobby, I can't hear you.
Oh, I muted it because the phone,
Again.
well, when the phone's ringing, you don't need to hear that.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Norwegian.
You hear that? Everything just went really quiet.
Oh, I guess I stopped talking. I'm trying to figure out what Red wants.
More food or a nap.
Wow. I don't know my audio.
Yep. You just muted yourself.
Yeah, okay, there she should be back.
If it reset.
I can't hear.
Yeah, it's her bandwidth that's nailing her.
I can't hear you either, Ron. I mean, like it's really quiet. It must be on my end.
Yeah.
I'll read libs.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, apparently, yeah, she was having a little bit of problem before she shut herself down.
Weird.
So it probably is in the bandwidth.
Yeah, it's going to be on her side. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, RS. That's my little puppy back here. I just got two heads, one or the other.
Yeah, all right. And the smaller head's the smart one, just so you know.
It really is.
All righty. Well, Mr. King, I am going to step aside and I'm going to get off of here for a little while and try and find some breakfast.
Okay.
So if you want to go live and take over and take these 8 people, these great 8 people, and switch them over to your live stream, that's Bobby McNutt 1, everybody, just in case you missed that he's had to fire up a second channel.
Yeah, I got to wait on the other one, the main one. Of course, I wouldn't mind keeping this one just do live stream and just put videos on the other one. That's fine.
Right, because you can still get away with what we used to do and play the music and have a good time over here.
Yeah, that's what I kind of had figured out. I can do anything I want here. If they take it down, I don't care.
Right. It's not a bad idea.
Because it's not monetized or anything. I only got like 180 or 190 viewers, but they're all good viewers. It's all the people that normally stop in anyways. There's really hardly any dead subs on there.
Right. So yeah, everybody, I'm going to shut it down. Go ahead and follow Bobby. I guess he's going to fire his channel back up. And let's all go hang out with Bobby while I grab something to eat and do what have you.
Yeah. I'll just sit here. Okay, thank you, RSD. I got to go ahead and check him out. Yeah, everything worked out, I think, good today, except for the commercial breaks.
Well, they're going to re-edit it before it gets to Buffalo, so we'll get a cleaner version of it. We'll get it squared away.
Yeah, that'll be good.
All righty. Okay, Bobby, thanks for coming up. Everybody else, Sandy K, 320 Homestead, thank you so much for coming up. Grizz, we can't forget you. Thanks, buddy. I'm going to shut this off, and we will catch all of you guys out there somewhere around the stream someplace. You know where to find me. Have a good day, everybody.
Okay, take care, Ron.